what is consciousness? Where do you even start? So the first step in shifting from the unconscious life to becoming conscious is to think about your thoughts. So what I tell my clients is it's like there's a little you right here sitting on your shoulder. So I have a little Mary Beth, and I watch my thoughts. Eckhart Tolle talks about this in his book, Power of Now. Incredible read if you want a resource there. Very deep, very meaty. It has a lot of content in there, but he talks about watching your thoughts, just becoming a watcher. So you are not a judge, you're not a jury, you're not there to critique or change or fix anything. You're simply noticing your thoughts. Oh, and this is what it looks like when I'm watching. Oh, look at me. I'm thinking about that. There I am thinking about that. Oh, I'm thinking about it again. Later on in the day, when I catch myself drifting off into thought or daydreaming with a song or whatever, I just notice, oh, wow, that music really draws me into that thought. Oh, look at me. Oh, that made me think of that. And so now I've been thinking about that for like 5 minutes. And if it's a deep thing, like you're kind of spiraling out or you're just absorbed in this, maybe it's usually it's a relationship dynamic or stress. So you're stressed about money or you're stressed about a problem or whatever. It can kind of consume you. And so if you're watching your stressed self stress out, you can just say, wow, that's a really intense feeling for me. This is a lot of thoughts. I'm still really deep in those thoughts. And you just sit there with yourself. As long as you stay in that thought, you just keep watching. And what happens is the more you practice this in the next 20 days, the more this is just simply by watching, it's going to kind of draw you out of getting stuck in those thoughts. So it's kind of counterintuitive because you're like, now I'm thinking about my thoughts. How is that going to help me get out of my thoughts? But it does, because you just become aware, and that is consciousness, is awareness. You're awake now. You're understanding and choosing what you're doing instead of life just happening to you, thoughts just happening to you and consuming you, emotions just taking over. The life of consciousness is moving to a very intentional, purposeful place. So it's so fun. This is going to be fun. You're going to have freedom. You're going to be curious about yourself. It's going to be a really fun journey. So that is your challenge of the day, is to think about your thoughts. Become aware of your thoughts. Have a little watchman, a little you on your shoulder that just observes what you're thinking. So there you go. I'm here for you in your journey to help you process and build and work through the stuff that has kept you stuck to live more consciously. So let's do it.